Hey guys, it is Chicago injury lawyer Scott DeSalvo here, shooting you a new video. And today I'm shooting a video based on a viewer request in the comment section of another YouTube video. So if you have a unique question that you would like answered in video format, please leave it in the comment section and I'll shoot a video answering your question. I'll put it up on the channel. And if you subscribe to my channel, you'll get notice when it gets released, along with my other videos. And of course, you can always call me at 312-500-4500 if you or anyone you know needs a free consultation. So you can call me anytime, night or day, 312-500-4500, completely free to talk to me, okay? But the topic for today is, I hurt my back at work. The workers' comp doctor, the company doctor, sent me back to work. I worked for several months and I hurt my back again. Is this a new injury case or is just a continuation of my old injury case? Okay. So it's an interesting question and it can be done either way. That's the short answer, right? So in workers' comp cases, basically, you get an injury and you're either able to work full duty, you're able to work light duty, or you're not able to work at all, based on what your injury is, okay? Now, in this gentleman's case, he had a pretty serious back injury, but he was treating with the company doctor. And if you've watched some of my other videos, you have to be very, very careful about treating with the company doctor. Why? It's right in their name. They are the company doctor. Who do you think they're loyal to? Company doctors get hundreds or thousands of patients every year from workers' comp insurance companies. So the doctor's entire medical practice, or a huge portion of it, depends on, the doctor's money depends on getting all these injured patients referred from the insurance company. So what do you think the insurance company is going to do if that doctor agrees with the injured person every time? You think they're going to keep sending him injured people? Why do you think they send injured people to that doctor over and over? So they have leverage over the doctor. The doctor knows who's buttering his bread, if you understand that analogy. The doctor knows his money is coming from that insurance company, so now he's in a conflict position. Now he is in a conflict position. He's got a patient. He swore his Hippocratic oath to let nothing interfere with his care and treatment of that patient and to do no harm to that patient. But on the other hand, as a businessman and as a flawed human being, you know, that must always fight against avarice and greed and the desire to make money, he wants to keep the insurance company happy. So maybe he sends the injured person back to work a little too soon, writes in his report that his exam was a little bit better than it was, or maybe if he needs a surgery or just more therapy, he'll say, just do the therapy and you're fine, you don't need surgery. Why? To save the insurance company money, not to benefit the injured person. So when you treat with a company doctor, that's easily what can happen, and I see it all the time. Does it happen all the time on all the cases? No. But I would say more than 50% of the time, I haven't really thought about it, but I can definitely tell you, more than 50% of the time, my clients who treat with the company doctor end up very, very unhappy because of this very reason. The doctor doesn't listen to them. The doctor collects his surgical fee, sends them back to work, no matter what their problem is. So in this guy's case, that's what happened. He went to the doctor and he treated with the company doctor for a little while. They sent him back to work even though he was in terrible back pain, and he toughed it out, and he was in a boatload of pain. And then, like it was a straw that broke the camel's back situation, and you know, he went to the hospital, they gave him an MRI, he blew out a bunch of discs in his back and ended up having back surgery. And that's the consequence of listening to the company doctor if they're a real compromised doctor who is on the side of the insurance company and not on the side of the injured person. So this guy, had he been given enough time off work and appropriate medical care, maybe an injection, he may have been able to avoid surgery, but instead he ended up with back surgery. Now, in my office, it depends. This is what I tell people. I tell people, listen, is this a continuation of how it felt, and it's just an increase in the pain, or were you doing a particular work activity and it was like the straw that broke the camel's back, and then it was like a light switch? This happened, I felt something pop in my back, and now I'm way up here on pain level. If it's just a continuation of the pain, you should consult with your lawyer or a lawyer about whether it should just be rolled into the first case or whether you should file a brand new claim, okay? I don't want to give you any advice that contradicts what your lawyer says, and nothing I do in these videos is legal advice, okay? I'm giving you general information. I am not giving you any of this information to contradict or make you in conflict with a lawyer if you're represented, okay? Just so that you understand that your lawyer is in possession of your file and of the details of your jurisdiction, what state you're in and what laws apply. So you shouldn't use what you hear in these videos to contradict what your lawyer says in a delicate situation like this. But in my office, I'll tell you what I do. In a situation like this guy, it was the straw that broke the camel's back, and it would be a separate case. Now, as a practical matter, it's a new date of injury, and when we're in front of the arbitrator on your comp case, it looks fantastic. When I'm writing the decision after we go to trial, if we have to, I'm literally going to say, this is a guy who did everything right. He followed this guy's, his company doctor who he agreed to treat with, sent him back to work, and his testimony is that he was in excruciating pain every day with a bad back, trying to do what this company and the workers' comp insurer wanted him to do. And his reward for it was working with a compromised back resulted in a new injury and back surgery. I mean, I would just tell him straight the way it is, and I would fight for every penny for this guy. But what we do usually is we'll consolidate the cases because it's the same employer, the same work duties, 2 dates of injury, but the same body part, right? So is it a continuation of the same injury? Nah, not really a continuation of the same injury, but it's the same body part, and he got put in a BS position based on treating with the company doctor, right? So those are my thoughts on that guy's situation. In his situation, you know, I got a lot of people who go back to work before they feel like they're ready. 95% of them or more go back to work before they feel like they're ready, and they're fine. They have some aches and pains for a week or two, but then slowly their body adapts to the job duty, and they're okay. Maybe they're not as good as they used to be, but they can do the job, and they're okay. And most people want to. They want to go back to work. But, you know, when you really get sent back to work and you have a situation like this and you end up with back surgery, it's bad news. It's bad news, man. So most cases, if somebody goes to work and has a minor exacerbation or can't do it, I roll it into the original case. If there's a straw that broke the camel's back moment, I usually file it as a new case. And then the insurance company lawyer consolidates it, or I'll consolidate it, either way. Meaning it gets heard by the same judge, because it should get heard by the same judge. I want the judge to know the whole story. I want the judge to know my guy or gal went back to work, was treating with the company doctor, got treated terribly, got sent back to work before they should have been, worked with pain every day, and then this is what happens, right? Because look, judges are human beings. They're not immune to, you know, outrage over BS, right? So anyway, I think what they're doing with that guy is unfair, but, you know, it happens over and over and over in these comp cases. And, you know, I didn't talk to this guy. This guy just sent me a long message with these details, and I don't even know if he has a lawyer, you know. But Anyway, that's my take on that. I hope this information helps you in your situation, or improves your knowledge in some way and was helpful. And I hope you and your family are doing well. But if God forbid somebody got hurt, or somebody's got an ongoing situation that they need information on or have questions, or if they're looking for a lawyer, because that's what I do for a living, I represent injured people, please have them call me, or you call me, or tell them to call me at 312-500-4500. That's 312-500-4500. You can call that number anytime, night or day. It always gets picked up, answered by people trained by me to ask the exact questions I need. Then they email and text me that info. So if I'm asleep, or I'm in court, or I'm in a deposition, I'm not going to call you back right away. But I will call you back as soon as I'm free. And look, you ask your questions, you tell me what's going on, I'll ask questions, I'll provide you some answers. And if you want me to represent you, I'd be happy to represent you. If you want to think about it, you think about it. There's no hard sale. I'm not pushy. What you see in these videos, this is exactly the way I am in real life and on the phone. So I might be too nice to be an injury lawyer to the clients anyway. I think a lot of defense lawyers, insurance companies don't think I'm very nice. Anyway, that's that, folks. Thanks for watching. If you're not ready to call a lawyer, I have 2 great tools on my website. Tons of people are really happy with them. What are they? One is called the Case Cash Calculator. The other one is called the Good Case Calculator. These tools tell you what your case might be worth on the one hand, or in the case of the other tool, the Good Case Calculator tells you whether you might have a good case or whether you might have a case that has some warts, okay? Some challenges. Best part is these are 2 free tools that you can use for free on my website anytime, night or day, free and no obligation. As many times as you want, share them with friends. Links in the description. You basically answer 7 or 8 multiple choice questions. And in 20 seconds flat, you get custom answers, custom information about your particular situation for free, without, you answer them off the top of your head. It literally takes almost no time. And you get custom information about your particular situation without talking to a lawyer, free and no obligation. So the links are right in the description, and people love these things. Tons of people are using these things all the time. So you might want to check them out. Links in the description, free to use, no obligation. I've got, if you enjoy this video and some of my other videos, you can subscribe. Please give me the thumbs up on the video, because it sends a clear message to YouTube that this was helpful to you, and so it might help other people. YouTube shows the video to more people. That helps them, and it's, paying it forward. If it helped you, you liked it, you think the information might help other people, give it the thumbs up. If you want to get notified, you get a little notification whenever I release a new video by clicking subscribe and hitting the bell icon to notify all. Tells you when I release a new video. I'm releasing them pretty regularly now. But if you have a particular question and you want to see a video on it, go to my YouTube channel. I have over 300 videos now. If you do a search on my particular page, you're probably going to find a video on your topic or pretty close. But if you want a video on your situation or a particular question you want, the best thing to do is to call me. But if you aren't ready to do that, or you don't have a case, or it was from a long time ago and you just want me to talk to you a little bit about something, I'll shoot you a custom video. So you can just leave it in the comments section of this video, and I'll shoot a video for you. And if you're subscribed, you'll get a notification when it comes out. Okay? Finally, very competitive market for personal injury lawyers. There are literally multi-millionaires, maybe billionaires, competing in all the markets, and they're spreading to all the states. And so it's very competitive. People really look at Google reviews when deciding who to call for their injury case. So if you wouldn't mind doing me a favor, I would appreciate it, and I will remember it forever. And so that is, leave me a 5-star review on Google if you feel comfortable doing it. I have a link in the description. You can just go to that page on your phone, tablet, or PC. Takes you right there. Click 5 stars, say a kind word, hit submit, you're done. Okay? Very easy to do. Dead easy to do. Quick for you. A favor to me that I will never forget and I will always appreciate. God bless all the people who have left me positive reviews on there already, but you know, my competitors are literally, they have hackers, usually from Eastern Europe or, you know, other places, and they just flood you know, they have a bunch of fake reviews. They create fake Google accounts and then flood these lawyers, and they charge them money for the reviews, which you're not supposed to do. How do I know that? Well, you know, you know, all lawyers kind of look at their competitors now and again. And a lot of law firms who started out with like 30 reviews and an average review of 1.8 stars out of 5, literally within 30 days had 3,000 reviews and a 4.9 or 5 stars. All of them are 5 stars. So if you appreciate the information I give, and if the information and other tools I provide to injured people help you at all, and you don't mind doing it, great. If you don't feel comfortable doing it, don't do it. But it would really help me out. You know, I really appreciate you guys watching the videos. The channel is really growing, and that means we're getting the word out to injured people about what to do and what not to do so you don't fall into an insurance company trap, and that makes me happy. Insurance companies make or save millions or perhaps billions of dollars a year because people fall into their traps, because you're dealing with people who have claims every day versus injured people, most of whom have never been hurt before in their life, and they don't know what to do, and they're hesitant to call a lawyer because they don't want to be one of those people who goes and wants to file a lawsuit. I will tell you, we settle 90% of my cases, or, you know, in the 80s, okay? So we avoid filing a lawsuit in almost all our cases. Just a fact, statistical fact. So we're not gonna file a lawsuit in all likelihood, and we only do it when the other side is being completely unfair. So anyway, I'm gonna stop talking. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. I truly hope you and your family are doing well. I hope that things are going well for you. If there is anything I can do for you, you have any questions or problems, give me a call, 312-500-4500. Other than that, have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.